how's it going, people? This is Carlos representing Mad Libs. Sorry, I had to do the intro in here. Song's kind of loud, so I'm gonna have to talk a little bit loud. We're gonna do arms today: biceps, triceps, forearms, and my last shoulder exercise, which is gonna be shoulder presses on the machine. And now, if you haven't seen my shoulder workouts, especially on the press, I explain why I do the machines instead of dumbbells or barbells. It's just because, I'm going to just say it again, it's just because, you're going to have to get if you do dumbbells, you're going pretty heavy, or it's just the first time doing them, you're going to have to get your wrists and your elbows, joints, all that muscles or joints, around that area strong. That way you can control your dumbbells as you're going up and down, up and down. Because if they're weak, if your wrist or your elbows are weak, you're gonna be moving or shaking around. It's because like I said, your wrist and your elbows ain't strong enough for the weight you're doing. So once you get stronger on those areas, then you start, working or doing the exercise properly. And feeling your muscles working your delts, So on the machine, you don't have to worry about balancing and getting your wrist and elbow strong. All you're doing is just pressing it up. It's stationary, it stays there. All you're doing is moving your hand placement to where you want it and just pressing it up. That's it. So, and you can go as heavy as you can. No need to where, if you're doing dumbbells, it might move to the side or something and injure your shoulders. Here, it just, if you go too heavy, it's all right. All you have to do is just bring it down and it stays on just like this. So that's why I like doing this. I can go as heavy as I can. I don't need a spotter also, and I don't have to, it's just for the long run, you just protect your joints around your wrist and elbow. So I did 3 warm-ups. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I usually just do partials. When I do warm-ups, just get that blood into the muscles. This is what I do. These are my warm-ups. Just here, just like this. Now I'm feeling all the tension on my shoulders. Just that way, just like that. That way, the shoulders already know, what's coming. Then I'll start adding the weight. But like I said, I already warmed up. I'm gonna go ahead and show you just one set. I do 3 sets of these. I do drop sets also. Now this exercise works. See all these right here? Works all this right here. All right, let's go. We got my wrist wraps. I got some small little wrists. When I had Bernie started, I was doing a lot of heavy tricep push downs, skull crushers, bench press, and it took a big toll on my wrist. Sometimes I need to pop them. I'll feel it and I pop it, and it feels a lot better. These wrist wraps been helping me a lot. They're real heavy duty. Go ahead and check them out. I'll put my website on the description. That way you can check them out. I got I think 4 or 5 colors. Got my Mad Libs on there. Real heavy duty, good. All right, let's go. Ah. 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 Alright. Like I said, I'm going to finish these sets, and I'll take you to the next exercise. Cable machine, the multiple cable machine. I'm gonna do a wide, y'all see me do it before, wide tricep push out. That way we go wide, that way we work the inside of the triceps. Now the best thing to use here is this long bar. That way is the reason is the longer the better. It's better on your wrist. When they're shorter, you get an example right here. Here's a small little bar. If it's shorter, I'll feel uncomfortable in the pain right here on my wrist. On this side, it's because the way my hands are. When I'm bringing them down, it puts more tension on your wrist. So you don't want that. Because on the long run, you're gonna have pains on your wrist. So for me, where I don't feel no pain, and it's better for me when I go a little bit more longer. That's why I use this bar. That way I can go wider. I'll feel more comfortable and better contraction. So I already warmed up. I did 2 sets. We're gonna do this exercise real quick. Again, I do drop sets. I do one heavy and one moderate. Alright, we just finished first exercise of the triceps. Next exercise will be the close grip. Y'all seen me do it before. All I'm doing, putting my hands close. Now we got the small bar. We don't need that big bar no more. So we're just putting it close, bringing it down, and squeezing. Alright. Going down, just squeeze, contract that tricep. It's gonna work our outer side. Okay? Here we go. exercise. This is a new one. I used to do this back in when I had Birdie started. I stopped doing the hand placement. Let me tell you the exercise. The exercise, we're just gonna do again regular bar. We're gonna go as far as we can. Reverse underhand grip. We're just coming down, squeezing. Coming down, squeezing. Now I used to do it this way. You know, bring it down, squeezing it. But I was doing, you know, heavy weight. Then during time, my elbow started hurting. Because, you know, when you do it, well, for me, I felt more the pain on my elbow than on my tricep. You know, once here, then I start feeling my triceps. Once it was to here, bringing it to here, that's where I was start feeling the pain on my elbow. So I stopped doing that, and I just started doing reverse underhand. You know, and plus I feel it more on my tricep. You know, less on your elbows, more on my tricep. That's a good, you know, good thing. On the long run, you know, if you want to train for a long time, to protect the joints. So that's the reason I don't do it this way no more. You know, I stopped it because of my elbows. I used to have a lot of pain on my elbows. You know, I couldn't sleep and stuff like that. So I stopped doing it, and I just switched to another exercise. You know, if you have that problem, that's what it is. It's just you put too much stress on your elbow, then actually working on your triceps. So try that underhand and see how that works for you. Just your hand placement, you know, just work with it to where you feel comfortable. Okay, we're done with the triceps. Now we're gonna do the biceps. I'm gonna start it off with you know, the peak. You know the movement, the one I've been doing, grabbing the dumbbell and coming up this way. You know. Now, what worked for me, I'll go as heavy as I can between 6 to 8 reps. Then I'll drop the weight halfway. Then I'll do some more. That heavy weight really it's making my biceps grow. It's just all that stress, that tension you're putting on there and just forcing that muscle. You know, this is where that mind and muscle connection comes in hand. You know, when I'm curling and doing any biceps, I'm trying to make that my mind. I'm trying to just blow up that bicep, just boom, you know, boom. You know, that's where like I said, that mind and muscle connection comes in. You know, you need to concentrate on that muscle you're working, squeezing it, you know, contracting it. Just make it harder on yourself. That way, you know, you're getting stronger, bigger, you know. So, already warmed up. We're gonna do the exercise. We're gonna do 3 sets. here at the bicep curl machine. Remember I told you some of my videos where you can do different exercises to target the same muscle, long as you have your hand placement the same way. Like for instance, on what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna target the inside of your biceps. Now I mentioned you gotta go wide. You can do dumbbells, barbells, or machine. As long as you have your hands wide, you're gonna target the inside. If you have your hands closed, you're gonna target the outside of your biceps, the long head. If you're using barbell, dumbbells, rope, cables, machine, either or, you're still gonna target. But sometimes you're gonna target it different. The way where you have your hands at, if you have them close to your body this way, you'll target the muscle up here in the bottom. Now if you have your hands, a little bit up, you're gonna feel it more on the upper, the top of the muscle. And I hope that I ain't confusing you. You can go ahead and give it a try. Just do regular barbell curls and don't go to a machine to where it's gonna put your hands a little bit up here, and you'll feel the difference where you feel more of the contractions. Like I said, if you're on a machine or something, you're gonna feel it up here on the top more. If you're just doing it regular, you're gonna feel it here more. So it's good to try different things. That way know where how it's affecting that muscle, how it's contracting it. So here we're gonna alternate. We're gonna do two exercises. We're gonna go wide. Now you can either do it with two hands or one hand. Now drop it down real quick. Now what I like to do, there are several ones, but I like to get the one with the longer handle. That way, I can open up. It can open up my hands more. So I'll grab it all the way to the end, and I move my elbows in as far as I can, just like that. Just like that. Just try to keep your elbows in, your hands out, and you're gonna feel the contraction on the inside of the short head of your bicep. Now, like I said, you can do it with two hands, or you can do it with one hand. You do it with one hand, put your other hand here for support, and just do one hand at a time. So your option. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the exercise. We're gonna do 3 sets of each. We're gonna alternate. We're gonna do this one, then we're gonna do the close grip. Now the close grip, we're just gonna grab these handles from the inside here, and we're gonna open up our elbows a little bit, just a little bit, so we're just like this. We're coming up and squeezing. Going here, don't go all the way down, just to here, slight bend, and then come back and squeeze. Now you're gonna feel it more up here, as if you're doing it, standing up with the dumbbells or the rope. You'll feel it down here and more right here too. So a little tip how your hand placements can affect the way you're training the muscles and hit other muscle fibers that you haven't hit before. So go ahead and give it a try. Like I said, different hand placements. All right, here we go. Elbows in. Perfect. Go as far up as you can. Perfect. That's why it's good to control, you know, the negative and the positive. That way you're constantly putting tension on that muscle, and it has no choice but to get stronger and grow. Next exercise. Shit. Man, if you ain't mad lifting, then you ain't growing. I mean, you gotta give it y'all. You know, you gotta get in that zone and fucking go hardcore. You know, always push yourself. You know, and you're gonna grow automatically. You're gonna grow. Now I'm sharing all these videos, exercises, my workouts. Like I said, I'm just a regular guy. I take supplements. I track my macros. I get my sleep. I train right, properly. You know, I control my weight. I don't do no ego weightlifting. I don't do no one rep max, because I ain't no power lifter. I'm a bodybuilder. I'm trying to build my physique and keep my joints healthy. You know, I'm doing it for the long run. Like I said, it's just a hobby. I like doing it. You know, I always been active playing football, basketball. But other than that, like I said, if you have any issues, problems on, you know, bringing up a muscle, put it on the comment below. You know, I can do a video or talk about it. You know, because there was a guy, I forgot his name. You know, he was telling me how I got big shoulders, and I was showing him some of my videos. And on my, he was saying also on my triceps. So I just posted this video, you know, that way you can see how I train. You know, I don't change nothing. This is how I train. This is how I push myself. You know, and that's it. So hopefully you like this video. To the next one, this is Carlos, and I'm out. Peace. Keep those gains.